that we had stumbled upon and pilfered and didn't want to be there when the owner of it came back.
First of all, if you
The
refer
old
to any
owner.
dragon as a whore, they're going to be upset. I'm just
Horde,
But just to correct you, it was the previous owner of the Horde. No longer the case.
Because you guys are now the said horde. Okay, yeah. So you guys grab your loot, and before we move any further, there are two things to check in on. One, we just lost TJ, and two, do we want to double check and find out if Mike is jumping in? I haven't heard from him otherwise, so I would think he is.
Yeah, you started talking about, excuse me, the recap, and it's like, all right, cool, but then it's like, oh, okay, we're like kind of jumping into it, so yeah.
Yeah. Also, in roll 20, I only see Kevin.
Like I said, I had to go back up and get my computer because I left it upstairs, so I haven't finished organizing everything and putting it back and signing on.
No, dude, that's cool. Just Chris dies.
I'm here in spirit, but that's about it.
Chris dies first. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
In spirit and also obviously voice.
Kevin, today kind of turned into a bit of a poop show, but what I didn't have a chance to email you or text you and Brian is that I had a chance to take a quick look at Hal's character sheet, and Hal does something he had forgotten he could do. He talks to plants.
Okay.
I'll give you more details later, but all of a sudden I was like, oh my god, I have the thing that I didn't know I had. Awesome. So anyways, but Mike, you're here. Yay!
Yay.
I mean, super enthused. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it.
Yay.
However, we lost TJ. And no one's in roll 20 yet. I got maps up, I got stuff to show you, nobody can see anything. Damn.
You're saying that like you think we care.
Oh, that hurts. That does hurt, man.
Okay, we do care.
So, oh man, what is the band? I can't think of it. We care a lot. What is it? It's
Faith No More.
Thank you, Chris. Nailed it. Isn't it like glass? Is it Glass Floors or Glass Ceilings? The name of the album? I think it's something like that.
Epic.
Yeah, but there's whatever. Yeah. It's got this whole thing, and there's like this black and red picture of like a dog's fanged mouth on it. Love it. Haunts my dreams, actually. But anyways.
TJ had audio issues, so he's just restarting.
All right, cool.
Actually, Tom, I have got another storyline you might be interested in.
Yeah, cool, man. I'm down to read and talk about and do whatever. So, absolutely. For anybody who's coming into the map right now, or into the game, what you guys should be seeing is like a full map of all of Icewind Dale. And if it's confusing at all, because like maybe you're seeing a portion of it, I'll do some like Control Z's, effectively like the Dark Duchess. I don't know why that just did that. That was stupid. That's not what I asked it to do. Is it Alt Z? Yeah. This is where you guys were.
Shift Z, Control Z is undo. That's why that's jumping around. Because you're moving it, and then you're hitting Control Z, and it's, doing it. But if you're trying to zoom in, it's Shift Z to show people things. But if you're trying to click to show people where things are, it's shift and hold click for the ping.
There we go. All right. So I just moved the map over to where like you guys were, but I've expanded the whole map, and I hope that you guys can see that, because I think I've done the right thing for letting everybody see on this map with lighting, like for everybody. But let me know if you can.
Yeah. We can see this.
Cool. So for everybody that's on right now, just for like shits and gigs, way over here, right? I'm gonna shift click. Is the Ragged Glacier, right? Like this like huge area on this side of the map is where that reference point is. Like it's just this giant thing. The other thing to know, because it's been sort of a standout point that you guys have heard about for a while now, is that that's Kelvin's Cairn. Like that's like the tallest mountain that's not the glacier or the glacier. And then on the map around that, anything that is in red are places that you have already been, and anything you see in yellow are places you haven't been. So just to run around, this is effectively the cabin, or the black cabin, that Novakri heard about. Over here to the right,
Kenshin, hold on.
that's where Kaer Konig is. That's where Kaer Dinaval is. That's where Targos is. And those are like the three places that you haven't really like explored yet that are in 10 Towns. Outside of 10 Towns, the Black Cabin, obviously outside of 10 Towns, but outside of 10 Towns, this is Jalmut, where the sexy lady that was trying to entice Hrothgar was like, I can lead you guys up there. Over here
Alright, have fun.
is for like awareness sake, is where the bear tribe generally resides in all of Isondale. And then additionally, because we're looking at the map and because it's fun to say, up here is where you had heard that there is the potential passage or like docking and ferrying to Oral's Island, or maybe up there. I think you guys had heard a rumor about that at some point, so I want to point that out. Additionally, this whole map, so if you shrink it out and do whatever with it to try to make it work, this whole map is the map that Loki found in the Dark Duchess of Isondale. So that's why I have revealed everything that's there and put a mark on everything that you guys have heard about thus far that is on the map. Red being places you have been, orange being places you have not been.
Cool.
Now, when we laughed last week, when we left off last week, you guys had said that you were going to head out to get away from, the potential reality of a dragon coming back to its horde, and you were going to head back to Bremen, as that was the closest point to get to. Is that still the plan, and you have done that, or during the last several days did you guys change that and you want to tell me you've done something?
Honestly, with everything going on, I haven't even thought about it.
So I thought the plan was to head back to our inn and dump the loot.
Yeah, I think first thing is get back to Bremen so that we're back to like civilization, and then head back up to the inn. And yeah, exactly like you're saying, head back to.
Yeah, so I don't know how zoomed in you guys are. Effectively, Bremen's right there, and you're in that is in, was it, that was in, I can't think of the name of the town right now. It's not Tourmaline, it's next over. It was, it wasn't Last Wall. Whatever it was, is up here. Like, it's all the way around.
Lonelywood.
Right, so. What was it, Kevin? Lonelywood.
Lonelywood.
That's right. All right. So on the map, what I have done is I put where you can basically make it carrying all your goods, and put a campfire on the map for where you guys need to camp tonight. So as you approach an area that's very similar to where you camped out the first time, because you made it halfway there and then pushed on. You may be may not have made it that far because now you're carrying gear, you're doing, but you've reached effectively the halfway point. What are you guys doing? You're setting up the tent. What are you trying to are you trying to camouflage it at all? Are you trying to point maybe put a gay pride flag up? What are you guys doing?
So probably would definitely camouflage. Maybe tent with some snow over it or something.
All right,
or just a white tent.
Well, yeah.
So
Yeah, that
unfortunately,
idea.
I think you got because we've never established it, and because it is what it is. I'm gonna say that the canvas is canvas color, which is like a beige, but that's not me being a dick. It's because it doesn't matter. Within a few moments of the wind blowing across the tundra, even on a night when there's not a snowstorm, snow and sort of rime and ice debris starts to build up on anything, creating an icy white, if not glassy coverage to anything. So it doesn't matter what color the actual tent is.
Cool. Yeah, I mean, just pitch your tent, make sure it's steady, and the snow will do the rest of the covering.
Okay. Anybody who wants to give me a survival check?
Oh, it's not a you. Oh,
All right, Ziada and Novakri, you guys see that there is, it looks like a small storm that's coming through. Not anything that you need to be concerned about, but it's enough of a storm that it makes it seem like if anybody's going to stand outside for watch or whatever, that it might be a little difficult for them. Not that they're going to get lost and die, or stick in a snowstorm, even if you're in a snowsuit, it can be a pain in the ass. So it may make sense to douse external fires tonight and just stay inside the tent if you so choose. If you want to try to keep a fire outside, there's going to be a check to try to keep that fire going, and realize that again, that fire may make people aware of where you are, and also it has some other
I'm good to leave the fire.
hold another a deck save. Why did you roll a deck save?
Misclick.
No. Okay. Cool. No worries.
I'm good to go without the fire. I've got my fuzzy ring to keep me warm.
Yeah, I was gonna say we've got 3 people who have cold resistance. 2 people do, but I think we've got 3 people who will be arguing, no fire.
Okay.
Because they've got no problem with the cold, even though some might just be in their head.
I'm not gonna as the DM, I'm not gonna say that cold resistance you're gonna get only a partial night's rest because of X, Y, and Z. I just think that consider it this, that cold resistance means cold only matters to you a little bit, but that if you're trying to go to sleep, it's like when you have your feet out from underneath the covers, right? And the fan blows by and you're ah, shit, now my feet are cold and I gotta pull them back in, kind of thing, right? So like, you're okay. It's not gonna do any damage to you guys. But if you want like a good night's sleep, like, what are you doing to provide that? Are you gonna try to like create some heat in the tent itself? Like, what are you guys doing? Because there are those amongst you who don't have heat resistance. So what are you doing?
Blankets. Blankets.
Yeah, we just stack on the layers of the extra warm weather gear that we all got. I think we all got. I know at least. I think Hrothgar and I got it for sure because we were like,
I know.
fuck that water, stupid fucking bullshit water. He got knocked in, I got knocked, and then he got knocked, and then I get. So we were just playing in the fucking pond. So
Well, all right. So what is the? What
we
is
have
the
at least
plan?
2
Like,
extra
right now,
sets.
I'm imagining almost like a bunch of cats, just like purring and climbing on top of a mound of blankets. But like, what are you guys doing? And actually, you know what? A better way to show this is, what if I just move you to a map where you're all in a tent and you can show me what you're doing? That makes sense to me.
Anyone have cooking utensils?
No, I usually order out.
All right, you guys should see that you
Yeah,
are
I actually do.
in a large tent. The snow in the green is the top of the tent, but because it's a tent, that's what I use. You'll see there's a Pokeball in there. Clearly, a Pokeball is on someone's person, but I thought it was fun to put in there too. So what are you guys doing? Are you just like piling in a mound? Are you taking different corners? Are you like, don't come over here because you smell? Like, I don't know. Like, what are you guys doing?
Question: do we ever get the magical loot sorted out?
So you guys have not sorted it out yet because you're still in the day that you made that check. But if you get a night's rest, you can make another check to see if you know what it is.
No, I
But-
talked about
In terms of who's getting it,
Oh shit! Yeah, no, I mean, like, please discuss. Like, take it away. What do you guys want to do? Oh, wait. Before you guys get into that, I just want to say really fast. Chainmail mithril armor provides an AC of 16. You need a strength of 13 to use it, and if you use it, you do not suffer disadvantage for dexterity-based checks.
you're mostly
Like,
right with
I'm
that.
sure you guys already looked that up, but just in case you didn't know that, I just
Yeah,
wanted to-
you're mostly right because it takes away the strength entirely. That's the benefit of mithril.
Wait a minute. It takes. I'm sorry.
The
it takes away
the strength requirement
Mostly
is
for
no
what?
longer there because of mithril being so light.
Oh shit! You're right. No, you're totally 100% right. Sorry. I read that and I was like, "What are you talking about?" No, I read the thing. No, I read the thing, and yes. So you're right.
But
So yeah,
just-
so basically,
just to clarify,
if you wear the chainmail, the mithril chainmail, it bumps you to an AC of 16 if you're not already there. The one detraction is because it's heavy armor. You do not get a dex bonus. So like, let's say you have a dex of +3, it doesn't matter. Your max armor bonus is still just a 16. But you do not suffer any penalties for wearing the heavy armor. That's what it is.
I mean, because I could play with it, but you want to roll for it, Hrothgar?
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, do we have a roll-off going on right now?
Oh shit, it's yours.
Oh shit!
Let's see.
roll-off.
I've got a
Looks like
chance. It's just a
3.
small chance. Yep. All right, cool.
Oh my god, Rob. Shit, get out of my way.
I was actually thinking of giving it to you anyway, just because with how Ziada is all like fear based. It's like no. You can be the one. It's like I'm walking around with disadvantage on stealth because I'm always trying to be loud and stuff. It's like, yeah, I'll explain it away that way. Unless we get another one, and then I'll start being quiet.
I like how, as Kevin explains this, it still sounds like someone being like, yeah, no, you take it. I didn't want that at all.
Well, I mean, I'm very rarely going to be doing stealth rolls, so it doesn't
I don't know
change
how
too
often
much.
I'm going to be doing stealth rolls.
Right.
My armor class is already a 16.
No, I know. I know. We both have chainmail. It's just like the mithril upgrade.
The thing to consider about this though is that like in that last fight, when only 2 people made their stealth roll surprise round, Chris, there's a real chance that like if that ever happens again, you could be a 3rd person that makes their stealth check. Just saying.
No, I think he was.
Yeah, that's fine.
Was he not one of the 2?
No, I'm sorry. He was, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean.
Yeah.
Also, shut up. Anyways, yeah. So, is there anything else that you guys in Dolph Lundgren needs to work out right now?
All right. So, going down the list, we had the chainmail. That's done. The wand. I think that's just going to Loki. Just to probably figure it out first. Obviously, Hrothgar, you're getting the halberd. The quiver, I think that's also going to Loki. The gray bag of tricks, Mike was saying. So if he wants that, there was also, now that we have the archer statue thing, I don't know if we want to check out and figure out what that thing is, but that might be something to also be assigned. I feel like checks were rolled and you guys failed last week. That's why I didn't tell you.
Yeah, we didn't make that one. So tomorrow, when things are good and we're in a position where we can stop, we'll check again. Tomorrow as in game time, not real time.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. No, we'll just once it turns midnight, we can start rolling.
9:30 Eastern Standard. Everybody roll a check.
So in 2 hours and 32 minutes, we'll be able to start rolling for those ones. Yeah, so I think, I don't know if we have to, gather anyone together for warmth or anything. But yeah, if that is the case, we could probably do that. But
well, so you guys, I put you guys on the map. I think you have control of your characters. If you do not, let me know.
Yep.
I will go back and check it out. Actually,
Wait, we're on the map. All I see is a black square.
Tom, shift click. There you go.
I see Ziada moving around. Does everybody else have?
No, like I said, all I see is a black square, and then occasionally somebody pinging.
Oh shit! All right, hold on.
Gotta start copying one of them where he's set to have vision.
Why is that saying anything? Hold on.
Also, maybe just try moving them. That might just fix it.
Is Hrothgar, can you see yourself now?
Wait, fuck, that's tiny.
You gotta zoom in, bro.
Oh.
In other words,
Oh,
yes.
it was user error. Got it.
No, it wasn't user error. It was completely black. But when it finally became available,
It was just,
tiny.
yeah.
All right. And Loki, you can see yourself, correct? Oh no. I just saw a green light and you went. So I'm assuming you can.
Yes.
All right. So, I don't know where you guys want to put yourself in the tent. I can move the Pokeball wherever you want. I just honestly, I'm gonna move it out. Like, it's clearly the Pokeball's not that big. I just thought it was fun to put the Pokeball.
No, leave it there. I'm about to use it.
Are you gonna do summon Pokeball?
No, but I'm gonna pull something out of my bag of tricks.
And you're gonna put that in the Pokeball? And Pokeball, I choose you. By the way, I said it last week, but the bag of tricks is literally It's the dumbest, funnest item I've ever heard of. It's just great. Like the gray bag of tricks is the lowest end, so like as you get better bags of tricks, you get more possibilities basically. But it just I love the idea. Like in 3.5, there was a thing where you could throw the bag of tricks out there and it
Dude.
would turn into a ferret, and like depending upon the level of the thing that you summon, it would know tricks. So like if you were in a prison cell, for whatever reason somebody didn't grab your like fuzzy dice, you could throw them out and like go, ferret, go grab me the keys and get out of there. So like it was the dumbest, funnest thing to have. And so when I read about it in 5th edition and it was in that like sort of loot pile you guys found, I'm like, as a DM, I hate this because it gives somebody yet another thing to do in their turn. But it's awesome. It's so awesome.
So, yeah, I rolled a 4, and there's now a boar right there as a heat source to kind of cuddle up to.
All right, so snuggle up to your pig. I mean, do what you're gonna do. Put yourself where yourself. I guess.
Yeah, but what kind of pig are we talking about here? Is this like a Timon and Pumbaa type of thing? Because then I think the pig should sleep outside.
It's a boar, so
It's gonna gore one of you. Just roll a d4, see what it does. I mean, that's how it is.
I'm not even worried about it goring. I'm just worried about the stink.
I'm pretty sure all of you are gross. Like, all of you stink at this point. Like, no one has said since we started this adventure, I take a bath. So
Well, I know there was a couple of us that jumped in the water, so.
Dude, here's the thing. If you jump in the water, but you haven't washed your pits, you still smell pretty bad. Anyways, it doesn't matter. So
Not as bad as others who didn't go in the water.
So there's a quick, but you know what? First of all, you're right. Second of all, shut up. And then third of all, how long does the boar last?
Until dawn.
Okay.
Until somebody cooks it.
Somebody cooks the pig. All right.
Well,
So
when it hits 0, it disappears.
yeah, I mean it's just like a summoned creature, like a summoned monster, summoned fiend, summoned elemental, whatever. But
Yeah, but this is neat because it regains its charges at dawn.
No, I know. That's why this is such a great item. It's so dumb, but it's great. All right, so there's a boar in the middle of this tent that's snoring and rooting and saying, "Come touch me," I guess. What is everybody else doing? Are you all going to the center of the tent? Are you taking quarters? Is somebody taking watch? What are you doing? Outside, is it going to be difficult to see? Is someone going to try to stand outside in a snowstorm? What are you doing?
Where is the door to the tent?
The door is the center set, so Rothgar would be directly below you.
I would think that with the tent itself kind of being caked in ice and snow would be pretty much the best sentinel that we will get right now. They'd have to chip through the ice to get to us.
I think Hrothgar, you and I should switch, so that way you get to attack. Cool. But other than that, yeah, kind of just cozying up and
To the pig.
yeah.
All right.
I don't think we're looking to. I don't know if we're necessarily looking to keep watch. I don't know if anyone has a difference of opinion on that.
I don't care one way or
I
the other, to be
mean,
honest.
if we're gonna be like, if we're able to do just like the 2 hours each of just kind of being awake and probably like listening for stuff at the door, or just around, obviously too, because it's like a dragon's gonna come knocking at our tent door. It's just like, oh no, it's on this side. Sorry. So yeah, I think we just do some 2 hour rotations, but
All right. I mean, that's what you guys are going to do. The one thing that I will ask, or the two things I will ask is this, is that in the tent itself, so that you have light, have you done something or are you using something to make that happen?
Well, you said the wand itself was glowing, right?
This is why I like you as a player, my friend. Yes, the wand is glowing, and you notice that the light that the wand is casting is enough that it is like a low burning torch. So basically it creates a 20-foot radius low light area, so the whole inside of the tent is lit. Which is, by the way, why the inside of the tent is lit right now. So good call. Give yourself one experience point. You are welcome.
Sweet, level 5.
Nope, that's not how that works. Anyways,
I think it is because it broke it.
because it's broken. But
It's a feature, not a bug.
but everybody else is happy where they are in the tent currently, or they want to move somewhere, or they want to do something else. I'm just asking. Let me know, and then I'm gonna say I'm gonna do a BRB to run to the restroom, and then we'll go from there.
Loki, are
I'm
you?
good, so you can run.
You can run, but you can't hide. All right, I'll be right back.
Yeah, I think we're good. Loki, are you attuning to the quiver?
What's that even do again?
It basically gives your ammo a +1. So if you take like your, do you have like a bow or a crossbow?
I have 2 quivers already, so I'm just gonna take all the ammo out and put it in that.
Right.
I guess.
Now it's all +1 when you shoot it. That's I believe our first +1 weapon. What's the miss?
No, I got the wand.
Was that a +1?
Yeah.
Oh jeez.
The,
Right, that was the one we
war
got
wand.
in the curse one. Right?
Yeah, I don't
Okay.
know how I feel about this other one, especially that it
Right. Yeah.
emits light, which is
Not-
pretty much the
Not
opposite.
not yet. We'll figure out using that in a bit. Once we
When we
figure out
what it is.
what's going on. Exactly.
Well, he said it was topped by like a skull, right?
Yes.
I get this the Pell Rider motif in my head. It's this flaming skull.
Yeah, like a green flame skull thing. It's like, okay, I can envision that. And it's like, yeah, I could see where that's ominous and like necrotic and that sort of thing. Maybe not something you want to just dive into. Maybe you dip your toe in, figure out what's going on before.
Yeah, just this eerie green flame just kind of pouring out of its eyes and its mouth.
And that's what we're using as our light source right now.
Yep.
Ah, fuck it, it's there. So,
So what you're saying is you guys have all kissed and tongued the wand, and now you're just snuggling with it. Okay, cool. No, cool. Anyways, all right. So everybody is where everybody is.
that was profound.
Yes.
Okay.
Now, okay, question. Okay.
Shoot.
Is as far as giving the boar commands, is a boar smart enough to understand a command such as stay awake and squeal if you hear anything?
This isn't Deliverance.
So I'm gonna say that like you have to give like the boar understands commands like dip, stay, attack, but as far as like stay awake and protect the others, those are complex commands that something that just came out of a gray set of fuzzy dice may not understand. So what are you telling the boar?
No, that's fine. It's fine. I'm just trying to game the DM. That's all.
I mean, fair on you. No, I'm not saying you can't. I'm just saying that, like, I think that if you guys are all going to bed and you summon a boar, and the boar sees everybody going to bed, and you're just like, be good, the boar's gonna be like, All right, and then poops on the floor a little bit, but in a corner where nobody is, maybe where that red square is on the map right now. That's its boom boom, and then it goes back to the center, and it's sort of like, and just sits down, and maybe it passes out.
No, it would. You're correct. I mean, there's a difference between squeal if you hear anything and just sit here, lay down, and be a warm body.
All right, cool. All right, so the boar's in the center. Anyone that's near it, you guys are all near it. You can all get some warmth from it if you are in a place that you are comfortable in. However, who has first watch? Ziada?
I don't think we established it, but sure.
No, I mean, I'm asking. Like, I thought.
Well,
you had said it
oh no, yeah.
not.
I don't. We didn't establish it, but yeah, I'm taking first watch. So, figure it out behind me.
All right, so Ziada, you're kind of like at the door of the tent, and the door of the tent are like the classic two flaps that kind of overlay a little bit. Maybe there's some new technology like Velcro that holds some of it together. Maybe it's just your hand in like a freezing gauntleted hand holding it together so like the coldness doesn't rush in. Your backside next to this large snoring boar is keeping you somewhat like warm, peering out through the little crack, the little crevice. I need you to give me a perception check, but a perception check with disadvantage because of the cold and because of the snow, because of the wind.
Twelve.
The 12. You don't see anything. You don't hear anything. But the hackles on the back of your neck start to go up. Like something is wrong. Something's amiss. Something is making you feel like there is an aggressor coming towards you. Maybe it's some sort of animistic sense that you have. And as you start to have this sensation, I need Hrothgar and I need Loki. Actually, no. I need to roll some dice first. And then I'll tell you what Hrothgar and Loki do.
When I feel that, could I grab like I want to just be prepared with my sword and shield, just in a what the hell?
Wait, no. Wait for it. I'm gonna give you the opportunity. Wait for it. I'm not denying you. I'm not denying you your warrior senses, you son of a bitch. It is this. Okay. Oh. That sucks. Okay. First question is, does a 6 hit Loki? I'm assuming it doesn't. Actually, wait, no, sorry.
That doesn't even hit me if I'm asleep.
No, I know that. Hold on, because they do
Just
because of a thing. They do have a thing. So hold on. Okay, and yeah, okay. So does a 19 hit Loki?
Yeah, I'm sleeping, so I
Yeah.
think I have an AC of like 12 or something.
All right. And does a 17 hit? Well, you have your armor on, so you're
Right, 12.
Yeah. Okay. And
10 is
does a 17 hit Hrothgar?
Yes.
17 hits Hrothgar? Seriously?
Yeah, I told you, I only have a 16.
No, you tell me that all the time, but I just keep thinking about Codswallop, and I'm like, I can't hit this guy. Okay, so I need both of you to roll a D100. And if you guys roll a 0 through a 20, this doesn't hit you, because there is a 20% miss chance.
No.
Oh, shit! All right, Hrothgar, you're going to get hit, but Loki, Maybe it's some preternatural sense. Maybe it's just because you're a
Having
fucking
luck.
small person and whatever. But these two huge axe blades rip through the tent, just shearing through the tent and cleave down on like the cot areas that you're in. Not only there, but also in the back corner where the boar's boom boom is back here too. But they come in. Rothgar, you are about to take. What am I doing here? Oh my god, I don't know. All right, here we go. Hope nobody's healed yet, because you haven't healed yet. All right. Rothgar, you're going to take 9 points of damage as, like, through the cold night, this large axe blade comes down and just, like, cleaves into your side, and you're like, God damn it! However, as this happens, this is a surprise round. It is Ziada's chance to act before we roll initiative. So, Ziada, what do you want to do?
With seeing
I'm going to tell you what you see. You see an axe blade that comes through this corner. You see an axe blade that strikes Hrothgar right here. You see another axe blade come through this corner that narrowly misses Loki. Oh, fucking Loki, you're so lucky. And you hear, what languages do you speak?
Celestial, Common, Elvish, and Giant.
You hear in a language that you don't understand these voices in unison that cry out, like as if they're like doing this as like a concerted effort kind of thing. So what do you do?
Okay, I just wanted to say, I feel like the reason Loki didn't get hit was because the strike was coming down, and it would have hit him had he been taller. If he were
like
normal size, chop off his head. But just a little up.
So I set these guys. I mean, just for like full disclosure, I set these guys up in a location that they were going to come in and do this because they've been tracking you for a hot minute, but they didn't know where you were in the tent. And when the boar showed up and Novakri was like, the boar's in the middle so we can stay warm, I thought you guys were going to make a pig pile on the boar, and I'm like, they're not going to hit any of you, and this is fucking stupid. And then you were like, no, we're all right here. And I went, oh, yay, awesome. So, anyways,
Did you get those
other thing
AIs?
the other thing that you guys, or I shouldn't say you guys, the other thing that Ziada sees is that through the tent where these slashes and like the snow and the cold is now pouring in on you guys, you can see these large, like not medium sized, but like large sort of like humanoid figures that have gray skin and these like super white like hair and beards all around them, and that are brandishing these equally large weapons, and they're just sort of like right there. Like you can't see the fullness of them, but as you kind of do a quick scan, you see that they are like peering through, trying to find where like the next strike needs to go to like take them down. And you hear that voice that was in unison, and like they're calling out. They're like, and the other one's like, and they're like yelling to each other to sort of coordinate for the next attack. What do you do?
I would like to stab through if I could.
Like into Hrothgar's throat? You should totally do that. Kill Hrothgar right now. See what happens.
It won't take much. I'm almost there.
That joke's getting old.
Yes.
You know
I
what?
was gonna too.
For you guys, maybe for me, I love it every time. But anyways.
Yeah, it's just, yeah.
But so yeah, I'm stabbing through here.
Okay. So all right. I'm not going to give you disadvantage for that. I may give them a little bit of a boon because you can kind of barely see them. But yeah. So if you're going to do that, have at it. Tell me what you get.
13.
Unfortunately, their AC seems to be too high. Maybe the burlap from the tent kind of bends your sword one way or another. Maybe the wind itself gets in your eye and you can't see. You can't drive it into anything. It pierces through the tent, but nothing seems to happen.
All right. Well, it's time to obviously.
It is time.
Yell. I already had yelled to wake up, but it's initiative time. Yeah.
It is initiative time.
Ooh, that's rough.
Well, I got the point before you
hey,
yelled,
man.
so.
That's why.
As you guys do that, I am going to work on making these guys have a turn. They have crap, so I'm just going to go.
Wow, we are all flying through this initiative.
Wow. Nothing like rolling initiatives and finding out that your monsters rolled a 1. So, all right. So top of the order, Novakri, you are up. You kind of like you kind of like are awakened from the sound sleep that you were in by like the slicing of like the burlap around you and the abruptness of winds that blow across your form, your resting form, and the scream of, or at least the yell potentially of Hrothgar as one of these weapons bites into his flesh. What do you do?
I'm not at the top of the list.
I have you as a 19 right now. That's not true?
No, I'm at 3. In fact, there is.
Oh, so let me get you off the list. I'll just delete that. All right. Let's go through the list real fast. Ziada, what did you get?
I'm sitting at a 5.
Okay, so let's get that 18 off there. Loki.
7.
Wow, everybody sucks apparently. And Hrothgar?
11.
11. All right. What is your dex modifier, Hrothgar?
Dex +1.
You actually get to go before the thing that's attacking. You guys both rolled an 11. That was their best roll. So, yeah, you go first. You were sleeping, you just got hit by this thing, it cleaves into you, and you're like, ah, son of a bitch. What do you do?
I'm going to pick up the halberd and I'm going to swing. I'm going to miss with the main strike and hit him with the butt strike.
Oh my god, the butt strike. TJ, you're probably going to tell me that's getting old too. You know what? The butt strike's funny every time, as far as I'm concerned.
No, that's awesome.
All right, so I don't see your rolls. What did you roll to hit? Well, the 19 is a hit. Was that your first strike?
Yes, that's the first strike.
All right, so you do, and you're swinging at the one that attacked you. So it is the one that's down here. Hold on, I gotta get back to this. But shit, objects. Okay, this, and then this. So yeah, so you do 6 points of damage to this thing as you still can't really see. You just see that there's like this gray flesh and like white hair and some sort of like black leathery armor all around it, but there's this large thing, and you feel the halberd like cleave into it. Unfortunately, the 15, aka the butt strike, does not do anything.
Yeah.
All right. Are you doing anything else in your turn?
Yes, since my main strike landed, I am going to roll superiority dice. I'm going to add a D8, which fucking sucks.
Does that add to the strike of the butt strike?
No, to the one that hit.
Oh, so it's an additional 2 points of damage?
Yes, because I'm doing a not an action surge, but a superiority die.
Okay. All right.
And I'm
So
going to essentially I'm going to push it away.
and you can push a creature that's larger than you?
Yeah. Let's see. If the target is large or smaller, it must make a strength saving throw against DC 13.
Okay. Well, let's try that. Let's try a strength saving throw. Back. All right, there we go. Roll. It fails. It does not make it. So you push this thing away from the tent.
So it gets pushed 15 feet away.
15 feet away. Wow.
Yeah.
All right. Awesome. 5, 10, 15. All right. This thing disappears into the darkness, and you hear. What languages do you speak?
Common, Dwarvish, Elvish, and Undercommon.
In Undercommon, you hear fucking shit. What the fuck was that?
All right, so I don't make any secrets. I let everybody know that they're speaking Undercommon.
I wish you'd made secrets. I love it when people make secrets because secrets are secrets. But okay, are you doing anything else on your turn?
Trying not to die. But yeah, other than that, no.
Okay, I'm just gonna do this real fast because those hits did something, and I just want to make sure I put a mark of it. Let's do that. All right, and then we'll put it right there. Okay. All right. So it goes. It goes to the Dwergar that. Fuck! I gave it away. It goes to the guy that's outside to the top right, and the top right, realizing that he hasn't struck something, tries to peer into the tent. So he does a perception check, but I'm going to give him disadvantage because he's peering in from the outside. So let's see. We're going to roll 2d20. What's my? That's nothing. Okay. He peers into the tent and doesn't know, so he takes a 5-foot step down and swings wildly. There's a chance he could hit Hrothgar, but there's also a chance he's just going to slash through the tent again. So here we go. 1d20 plus. Yeah. Okay. Boom. Let's do this. Roll. What do we got? We got a 17. All right, 17. Does a 17 potentially hit Hrothgar?
Yes.
All right. Roll me a D100, but you have a 50% chance of it not hitting you. So basically, you could roll a D6 and choose 3 numbers, but it's always fun to roll a D100. Wait, before you did that, were you rolling high or low?
Low.
Son of a bitch. Even if you weren't, that's how you do that. But you gotta call it before you roll it. Come on, this isn't your first time playing a game. Anyways, all right. So all of a sudden, you strike this thing in the darkness and push it back, and then suddenly this other being from the darkness comes in and cleaves across, ripping through the canvas tent. And as it does that, you step out of the way and it just misses your face. All right.
Can he do this cool Nemo Matrix move, all the way back and it just skims his nose?
Oh yeah, basically he touches his head to his heels, and everything else goes whoa, as this bladed weapon slashes through everything. As that happens, though, we cut over to Loki. Loki narrowly avoided being hit by one of these weapons through the darkness. Loki, what are you doing? Also, it's for a fun note, my cat just walked in the room and started screaming. So, like, I don't know if he's cheering for your success or your demise. I don't know. But what are you doing?
I don't know why, but Discord, like, is only showing like one text channel for some reason. I don't know why the other ones disappeared on me.
You can't click on them? Oh, did you minimize it? Like,
I don't
click
know,
on
maybe.
text channels, because you can like make it smaller.
Collapse all?
Yeah.
Nope, that didn't happen.
Uncollapse.
Oh, Discord, you son of a bitch.
Well, I'll have to just send this to the text channel, or like what we do on text. But pretty much, this is the first thing of business. This is very important. It'll be worth it. Here we go. Here we
All right,
go.
here we go.
Alright, this is the first thing Loki does.
I'm excited. I'm horrified, but I'm excited.
No, you can just open up your text, it's fine. That's Loki right now.
Hold on. I'm literally going to. Like I have to. I'm sorry. I apologize. I have to stop and say this. That like several years ago, I won an essay contest for Beck's beer, and I got flown out to Vegas with my buddy Murph for like a ridiculous weekend that I'll fill you guys in on at some other point. But at one point during that weekend, I snapped a photo of like Murphy waking up at like 8 a.m. after like being awake until the crack of dawn and sleeping for like 30 minutes, waking. And he, myself, and both of us look exactly like that picture. So I've been there, done that. That's all I'm saying.
I wake up. I don't have dark vision. Are any of them in the glow of the skeleton?
So in the tent itself, you guys can see, which is what is. However, the gash in the tent that's right next to you, where it had sort of like where whatever that weapon was had plummeted through, you can see outside a large creature, like for like game sense, like a 10 by 10 creature with like gray, almost purplish skin and like whitish hair, like on it, maybe on its face, on its head, on its chest. You can't really tell. And like the sound of like these voices sort of calling in unison. Do you speak Dwarvish or Undercommon?
No.
Yeah. So you don't know what they're saying, but they seem to be like chanting in unison as they strike and do whatever. And you can see the form, and you can strike out at it if you want, but because of the sort of darkness and what you're doing, it has a little bit of a bonus to its AC. It's basically got like partial coverage right now, but you do as well, which is why you had that percentile chance to be missed when it attacked.
Alright, so while I'm waking up, they cut into the tent. Is the tent salvageable? Or is like the tent destroyed?
Right now, it looks like maybe half of the tent is really fucked up. Like if you guys are gonna like have a place to like get out of the snow and have a place to rest, the tent's gonna need some work at this point.
All right. Well, this might fuck up everything in regards to that, but
You set the whole tent on fire. Love it.
I might. I actually might.
Don't worry, I have backup. Go for it.
Okay, that's a meme. That's tonight's meme. Whatever it is, go ahead. I got backup.
Right.
So I don't really see where they are on the map if they're within striking distance of.
Right here.
Like, I don't know how to.
It's like a 10 by 10 square. So like literally, if you were to lash out at any square in front of you, you're probably gonna hit it, kind of thing.
Okay, I thought they were closer together. I see that there's only one, so I might need to preserve that plan. I've been waiting, but yeah, we'll hold off on that.
You're gonna throw the Pokeball at him.
He catches one of them.
You guys realize that this whole time, all you have to do is throw the
The rest-
Pokeball, and then Zahir will just murder whatever comes into the Pokeball. You know what I mean?
All of a sudden, instead of the wind, we no longer hear that. We just hear a guitar riff, and it's like, "Pew, do 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 do, bang-a-dow. I wanna be the very best." Loki just starts singing. Everyone's confused, but now he's catching all
But
of them.
everybody knows, like everyone's confused, but everybody.
I didn't know that was him. I see it though.
Anyways, Zahir / Ash is not here right now. So, TJ, what are you doing?
I'm gonna actually do something involving fire again, but it's gonna be further away, a
There you
little
go,
bit more
just for
control. We're gonna do a bonfire right here.
Okay,
Let's
all
see
right.
if I can. Let's see. I need to step out real quick so I can see.
Well, so if you wanted to do that, you would. I mean, you have the movement to do it, but you would basically go like. Actually, I'm just gonna move you for a second.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying.
Go here. Oh shit! Sorry.
Well, there's like a hole in the wall so I can see outside. I just meant I needed to move my character so I can see where he is because he's 10 by 10, and I'm doing it like slightly behind him, like keeping it away from the tent.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry. Like I fucked up when I tried to move you, but basically you would move here to get through the flap, and then here, and that's all. But you can still do it. Like you can totally still do it. And
On fire right there. But yeah, I'm not actually moving out of the tent. I'm just putting it right there.
yeah, I fucked up the map. Sorry, everybody. But anyways, so yeah, so the bonfire is right here.
Yeah, like yep.
All right, so you summon it on like his rear quarter. What does he have to do, or does he just automatically take damage?
A dex check.
A dex check coming up. Oh, those are great. Roll. That's a 10. It's a flat 10.
Right then, yeah, he gets some fire damage. So let's see. Nice.
Is this something that is this something that he on his turn he away from, or is this something that like he's stuck in?
Come on.
He can move away from. Create a bonfire, fills a 5-foot cube. Any creature in the bonfire space. When it's cast, creature must also make a saving throw when it moves into the bonfire space. So yeah, he just needs to make it because it appeared there, and if anyone moves into it, they have to make it again.
Okay. What I'm gonna do just for sake of like everybody knowing shit and stuff. I'm gonna take the Pokeball and put it right there, so that if anybody steps out, they can see where the bonfire is, because the bonfire must last. So, all right. So, how much damage does he take, by the way?
6 points.
6 points of damage. Okay, let's do that. That hurts him. That hurts him. That definitely hurts him. You kind of you can see. Actually, you know what? If you, because of the fact that you've given like this source of light, if you want to make a wisdom check, you might be able to learn more about these creatures. Excuse me. Creatures, if you want. Oh shit, an 18. So that would be. Alright, so you suddenly realize that what you're looking at are creatures called Duergar. Now, I've heard different people say these fucking creatures' names different ways, but for the last 20 years I've called them Duergar, so I'm calling them. Duergar are dwarves that were forced underground in the dark spaces in the nether regions, and then were forced to be slaves to sort of psionic overlords, and that caused them to develop very specific supernatural ability. Some of those abilities may have included the ability to grow to like very extra proportional sizes, which is what you're dealing with right now. Knowing that, I will give you one other question you can ask. Now, I know this is new. I talked to Kevin about this, and the last time I threw this at you, I was like, "What the fuck are we talking about?" But basically, they have several abilities. You can either ask to know about another special ability. You could ask to know about like maybe they have resistance. You could ask to know about like hit points. I mean, you have one other thing. Ask about it. I'll tell you, and that's what you do.
Sure, what is their other special ability?
Their other special ability, special ability is that they have the ability to go invisible if they so choose. And then I want you to make one additional wisdom check. Loki, make one more additional wisdom check.
I don't know why that's not going through. We might see 2. I'm sure.
That is definitely high enough. You suddenly realize that this could very well be the darkness that your Thieves Guild contact had been telling you about. Like why they're here in the middle of nowhere attacking you? Question mark, question mark, question mark. But like the concept of like, you know, like a threat from beneath us. This is like checking off boxes in your head. Like, oh shit, maybe this is that shit they're talking about. You know. So, but yeah. So that's that. Are you doing anything else on your turn?
That is bizarre. Because wasn't that like so many miles away?
Well, so what you were told was there were several towns where there was a threat from below, and if I remember correctly, there's a threat from even darker, maybe further below. And you had not gone to any of the towns that were part of that at this point.
Yeah, the B town. That's why I was investigating so much at the brewery.
Well, so that was one of the towns that was a potential, but nothing came out of that. But the other towns were like the Caredoning, the Careconing, and or East Haven even, and you guys never went there. You just like, you know, you bypassed it, you never stopped by to see what was going on. So, yeah, I mean, it's the thing. But what you realize is that this thought of a threat from underneath, a threat from below, the Duergar could very well represent that. And this seems like a very coordinated attack. Reasons you can't really say, but like it seems. So, all right. So you have cast bonfire. Are you doing anything else on your turn?
That's it.
Okay. All right. Goes to. It goes to. Sorry. What happened?
Just one more thing as a bonus action. I just wanted to read the cunning action. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. There's nothing else I can do. Never mind.
Can't
No
hide.
problem. All right. Cool. All right.
I was looking to dodge, but that's a monk thing.
Right.
Goddamn monks. Anyways, so it goes to the Duergar that got pushed away. The Duergar calls out in a language that
Would we
that Hrothgar notices and is just like, you hear him say, "Get up! They must have some of the." And he rushes forward and swings at the tent again. Now, unfortunately, or fortunately, however you want to say, there's a good chance he could miss. And he does not miss. So what I want to do is I need to grab a die. Hold on, there's two things. Since he does a sweeping arc, so I'm going to roll. Who wants? You know what? Ziala, you're 1 and 2. Hrothgar, you're 3 and 4. That's a 4. It's coming at Hrothgar. Hrothgar, I need you to roll a D20. I'm sorry, a D100. But before you roll the D100, tell me the 20% that you want as a mischance. Do you want like 80 to 100? Do you want 50 to 70? Do you want 0 to 20? But before you roll, tell me what it is.
0 to 20.
0 to 20. Roll that die. Let me roll a die.
I'm dead.
Shit. This stuff is coming at you, man. Here we go. All right, this is 2d8 plus 2 damage.
Fuck.
Oh my god. It's not the worst roll, but it's pretty bad. You take 6 damage. As this
I'm down to 1.
As this thing comes through, you hear this voice call out and be like, I've almost got this one done. Zardock will give me praise for this. Make sure we get their Chaladan. Yeah! But the other ones yell out like, Chaladan! All right. That is that creature's turn. Ziada, you are up. You're a bunch of weirdos out in the cold yelling bullshit, and your friend's almost dead. What are you doing?
I would like to, if I could, step out.
Yep, so if you move forward, yep, you can see that there is a large, I'm just going to tell you, there is a large dwarf right there, there is a large dwarf right there. You can see, give me a perception check.
I can see this guy too, over there.
I'm just going to say, roll a d20, as long as you roll above a d10, or not above a d10, above a 10. All right, you can't see that there is another guy up there, but you can feel there's another guy there. You see a dude right here, you see a dude right here. You see a bonfire right here that's burning this guy, and that's what you see as you step out of the tent into the madness of the storm and Dwergar fury. What do you do?
Okay, so I'm going to be casting, using a channel divinity, conquering presence.
Wait, before you say anything else, I apologize. As a DM, I should also say, the one that's right here has clearly been brought to a wounded capacity. This one looks like it's on the verge of it. I should have said that.
So yeah, I'm going to need all the creatures in 30 feet to make a Wisdom saving throw, DC 13, or become frightened of me.
All right, well, let me roll back up here. All right. 1, 2, 3. Everybody fails.
Excellent. So everyone who was just confident kind of lost that. Because I did not use an action, it's not that. So I believe that's all I got. Move, attack, well, not an attack. So was that, so yeah.
So what does that give them on their turn, just so I know?
They are feared, so they cannot move closer to me. They have disadvantage.
On attacks?
Yes, on like a lot of things. Like, maybe skill? I'll check. Conditions.
So for sake of this, it's probably just going to be attacks that I have to be concerned about, but okay.
Yeah, ability and attack rolls.
All right.
So.
That ends Ziada's turn. Rothgar, you're up.
Alright, so I'm gonna start by taking a step outside. Am I able to get by Ziada before I do that?
So here's the thing. Well, give me a perception check first before you do anything else.
Nope.
Okay. Yeah, you're not sure. What you know is that you have been attacked from multiple angles from outside the tent, and you know that if you move through Ziada's square, which is to your sort of bottom left, your sort of like southwest square, it may provoke. That's one thing that you know. The other thing that you know, even with the other thing you know, is that you're still not sure what it is that you're dealing with. And as you try to figure that out, I have to go handle something. I'm right back.
Wait, what was the second special ability?
Invisible.
Oh yeah, shit. That's sort of bullshit. Okay.
All right, I'm back. Sorry about that.
Oh, while you were gone, we managed to kill them all.
Well, it's funny because I'm looking and I see health on them, but I don't think you did. So anyways, so it is your turn. You know that there are monsters amongst us. What do you do? You also know that if you were to strike out through the tent, you can do that. And that literally, I mean, you know this just as like innate fighter knowledge. I'm not going to make you roll for this. That in any direction that you were to strike, you probably are going to hit one of these monsters. So what do you do?
She's right there. I'm just gonna go strike straight through. Like this.
Yep. Do it. Roll to hit. 22 is definitely hit, and that's 11 points of damage. Holy shit. Okay. Need to put another marker on this son of a bitch. Okay. Yep. Okay. What else do you do? Oh, god damn it. Is that a crit? Is that what I'm looking at right there?
Yes.
Alright, so, roll your damage times 2. Tell me what you get. Son of a bitch.
Well, what is the 4 plus? What does that mean?
Yeah, I don't know. That one's weird.
It's your strength modifier, so it basically roll your damage, multiply by 2, and then add 4.
Okay.
It's weird that it's not giving the...
That's an interesting one, but yeah.
So
it would
times
be
2 plus 4, 12.
8, 12. Alright, so you come in and you like stab out through the canvas of the tent, you know, shearing another cleft through it as the wind blows in your face and you feel it strike into flesh. And this voice in Dwarvish or Undercommon is like yells back like, fuck you! And then you pull your halberd back and you're like, no. Fuck you. And you come in and you slap in with like the butt strike, which is gonna be funny every goddamn time. And
I find it humorous that he crit on the butt strike.
dude, it's a butt crit. That's what it's called. It's a butt crit. It's a BC in it. But you come in. But you come in with this butt crit and you slap against him. And you hear him like suck wind as you slap into maybe his diaphragm or whatever. But you realize that as the form starts to hump forward, you haven't finished the job, and it's still not dead yet. Do you have anything else in your turn you want to do?
Yeah, because I'm an asshole, I'm going to take another superiority die on the butt strike.
Can you do that after you have given damage? I think you have to do what you do.
I don't think so. It doesn't have.
I don't think so.
Yeah, it doesn't have a.
I just have to,
Okay,
to hit.
No, you know what? Because this is fun. Like, go ahead and do it. I'm just saying, like, let's read up on it for next encounter or whatever. Just make sure. That's all.
Okay.
But yeah, so superiority die. What do
Another
you
3
do?
points of damage.
Oh, you fucking son of a bitch. Okay, and this one you hear in Undercommon screams out, Sardoc will avenge me! And he's not there. Not because he ran away, but because you killed him.
Oh, and I was going to fling him another 15 feet away, too.
Well, maybe that's what you do. You know, you butt strike him so hard that he's like, oh, I'll be remembered. As he goes. All right. End of your turn?
Yep.
Novakri, you are up.
Okay. Well, first things first. The pig is going to charge the remaining Druagard, whatever.
Well, so there are 2 remaining monsters, and also the pig doesn't know where to go.
Get in my belly!
It should know where to go. I mean, right outside of the door, straight out.
So if it runs straight out, it needs to make a perception check to figure out where it's going.
Okay. Do you want just passive perception, or do you want an active check?
I just roll a d20 and tell me what you get. Or roll a d20 and it shows up. Yeah, the pig runs out, and the pig is basically hustles its way in front of Ziada and is right here and doesn't know what to do. It's like looking around. It's confused.
Okay, but it still can't. It doesn't see it even when it gets outside.
It rolled a really shitty perception check, so it rushed out because it thought that's what you wanted it to do, and now it doesn't know what to do.
Okay, coming around here, I'm going to give a cure wounds to our person.
All right, roll it.
So 15.
15 points of not being dead.
And,
Thank you.
And since I like him so much, I'll give him Bardic Inspiration.
Oh, nice. However, it is now Durgar, Bernie Burnskis, and he is going to step out of the fire. But at the start of his turn, because he was fired, he takes damage. Is that correct, Loki?
I think it's only when he steps in or if he stays there.
Okay. All right. So if he steps out, he's okay.
Yeah, if he steps out, he's fine. Let's see, creature miss. Yeah, only if they end their turn there, so he can definitely just move away.
So he steps out. He's going to take a swing into the tent. However, I would like you, Loki, to increase your AC by 4 for this attack. Because he's trying to hit you, but doesn't know where you are, and you have a lot of cover. So, that's not what I want. Come on. I'm going to assume a 7 misses you. Is that correct?
Yeah, 7 misses.
Yeah, I had a feeling. So all of a sudden, like this time, it doesn't even like pierce the tent. There's just like this whiff of air as something rushes by on the outside, and for whatever reason, it doesn't do anything at all. So it moves to the top of the order, which is the other Dwergar, and the Dwergar outside this tent is like, I'm going to attack, and brings his pick up over his head and slams down. However, there's a 50-50 chance on who it's going to attack. So first of all, roll a d4. Navakri, you're 1 to 2. Rothgar, you're 3 and 4.
Now, I should point out that is you got the pig there too.
Wait, what?
The boar is there as well, if you want to include him as a target.
No, the boar is outside the tent out here, because that's where you sent him.
Okay, I'm just
Yeah, the boar. We don't have something on the map right now, but basically in front of Seattle. There.
Right, so he is a target, though.
No, he is a target, correct. But for someone standing outside the side of the tent right now, there are 2 targets that he can swing at, and that he is going to swing at, and that's what's happening. And he is going, but however, rolling a d4, he is swinging at Rothgar, and so Rothgar, you're inside, and you have a 20% chance that this won't hit if it actually hits. So it's a 7, and I'm going to assume a 7 doesn't hit you because I know a 7. You sit here and don't do anything.
A 7 does not.
Yes, and so this maul comes through the side of the tent again, just shearing claws, and misses you entirely. Fucking son of a bitch! Now, and it is your turn. Go.
Well, I'm going to attack that son of a bitch.
You want to attack this son of a bitch? All right, go ahead. What do you got?
I'm assuming he's in range because he was able to attack me.
5 feet away from you. You got him.
Now, did he step into that range, or was he already there?
No, he's there. He's large. He's a large weapon. That's why he's doing it.
So, range strike.
19 is a hit for 10 damage. Mark that down.
Alright, I'm going to take my last superiority die. Add 6 to that and push him 15 feet away if he's still... Actually, do I want to do the 15 feet away? Hold on, give me a second. And is he in contact with Novakri?
He is not touching the Valkyrie, but I mean, like,
But if Novakri moves, would that provoke an attack of opportunity?
like if Novakri ran away, then potentially yes.
You want me to run away so you can trigger Sentinel?
No, I just so you didn't get hit. That's right. I'll just keep with the pushing attack and slide him 15 feet backwards.
All right. Well, so is that based on that hit, or you have to roll another?
No, that's based on the hit. Because I scored the hit, I use the superiority die. Superiority die lets me use one of the maneuvers that I have. In this case, that's the pushing attack. So it adds the 1d8 damage to it and whatever the maneuver does. The maneuver does, in this case, pushes him 15 feet away. But it also means that in this case I skipped the butt strike because he's now too far away.
No BS for you, my bro. All right. Loki, what do you do?
I'll stop concentrating on the bonfire, so that's gone. That's a good question. This is a strange scenario. I think I'll just, I'll magic missile. Boom.
I'm sorry. Who were you magic missiling?
Let's see. It has what different targets? So, like the one that's closest.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll have all three go to the one that's closest. And so, oh, that sucks. That's one. Yeah, so that would be, there's 3 missiles. We doing rolls separately for each missile, or all missiles deal the same damage?
You can roll again. I mean, might as well. If you want to, might as well. All right, so 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 points of damage total.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna put some marks on this guy. 'Cause this guy, as that happens, suddenly looks really beat up. All right. However, this dwarf guy, not knowing what to do, runs forward and says, "I'll cut you to pieces," and swings in again. And gotta go back to this, and
So you say he runs in again? How close is he?
so he literally runs in against the outside of the tent, but you can't see outside the tent. So there's some.
You mean the tent? There's still tent there after all the slicing and dicing?
So a weapon has sliced through the tent several times, which means there are slashes. Means that there's still fabric that's there. So this dude runs back in and is like, "Get him!" Slashes in again, but misses. I'm not even gonna roll to see who it's at. Just misses, and you see like you feel, as opposed to like seeing like the fabric rip and a blade come through. You just hear like as like the fabric bends and maybe breaks, like the sort of particulate matter breaks a little bit as it happens. But that's all it can do. It does nothing else besides that. And son of a bitch, I'm upset. It's Ziada's turn. Ziada, what you are doing?
Let's see. I think we'll probably go to this one and see if we can take him out.
I'm not gonna lie. I saw this going differently, but these rolls on fucking roll 20's part is why I hate rolling on roll 20. So, anyways, Ziada, that was a 9 to hit with miss.
Yeah.
Are you doing anything else?
I don't know that oh, yes. I am going to be trying to fucking bonus action shove this guy with my shield.
Okay. Hang on. I just want to double check something.
Shove. I think that's opposing.
Yeah. So, opposing strength, correct?
Yes. And he has disadvantage on this.
He has disadvantage because of
Fear.
What is the thing that does it? Fear?
Yes.
Hold on. Yep. No, you're right.
Because it's an ability.
Yep. This. So I rolled a 3 and a 4. Pretty sure you're gonna shove this guy.
Yes. So I'm going to throw him. Nope, not that one. This one. That way, like at like an angle.
Okay. So basically, he moves to here.
I think I only have 5 feet. Yeah. So, but with that, then I'll move back to there.
See you later, baby. Bye. Yeah. All right. Cool. All right, Ziada, is that your turn? Yes.
Bonus move. Yes, that's it.
All right, it goes to Rothgar. Rothgar, you are still in the tent. There is still somebody outside. What are you doing? Maybe kill yourself. I don't know. What are you doing?
Yeah, why not? We'll do that. Is there somebody still right outside in front of me?
I mean, you think so. You just don't know what it takes to hit them.
All right, can I step through the ripped to shit tent?
If you want to do that, it's going to be an acrobatics because it's like a rip tent. So, like, if you want to go through, you can do an acrobatics. It's not a high acrobatics, but there's a chance you could get caught up in the tent as you go through. So, give me an acrobatics. No, you don't want to do it? Okay, fair enough. 7 is enough. Move through the tent. I'm just going to do this. I'm going to grab you and go, boom. You're right there. Well, shit, this is. God damn it. Fucking Rothgar, you had to walk into somebody's fucking square. But anyway, so you're right there. So yeah, so what are you doing?
Attacking him.
Okay, sure. Roll the hit. God damn it. 12 points of damage? So you come in, you step out of the tent, and you, you fucking butt rape this guy before you do a butt strike. But yeah, so this guy's looking like he's like, critical end of the die right now. So, I gotta move this so I can get all the dots and I can go.
But he's not dead yet.
Bip, he's not dead yet, but he's looking pretty weary after that strike. What are you doing?
Follow up.
Come on, shitty roll. 17. Unfortunately, that is enough to hit, and you do 4 points of damage to this guy. But it doesn't kill him. He looks like he is ready to be a deadite. Like, you might be able to you might be able to coerce something out of him if you wanted to, because he's on his deathbed. But end of your turn.
I just look out and say, this is where you run.
Novak, you're up. What are you doing?
Okay. Can the pig see target now?
Roll a perception check.
Nope.
Pig is confused and just holding court next to Ziada. Ziada's like, why is there a pig next to my butt? I don't understand. But yeah, so don't know. What are you doing?
Novakri's gonna step out.
Stepping out. Where are you going? Come out on that side. You can't see anything because of the angles that are going on right now. What are you doing?
Well, I can see just barely, like half of the monster.
Ah, all right, so maybe you can see the outside of it. I'm just saying here, and this is the corner right there. All right, yeah, if you step right. Yep. Oh, yep.
Okay, one. Do I know anything about Rugard? As a player, as a character, as a player, I know a lot about him.
I don't know. Did anyone share anything with you about him? No.
More specifically, I know that they're slaves to the Illithid, but I can't remember if they have resistances to psychic damage or weapons.
I'll tell you. With a question like that, I'll tell you. Yes, they do.
Okay, so that bones half of what I want to do.
So what do you do?
this thing. I guess I will go ahead and. Oh, what the hell? I'll viciously mock him.
So that is a DC 13 Wisdom or Intelligence check.
Wisdom.
All right, here we go. Yes. No mockery for him.
No, that's a save. Never mind.
Wait. That's fine, or do you have disadvantage? Yes. No?
I think that's a save, so it doesn't count. I think it's specifically ability and attack. So I don't know if that makes a difference, but it says those things. So.
Okay. So here we go. This one is going to run down and try to attack Ziada because it is the only foe it can see a direct line to.
No, it's not.
Wait, it cannot do that. Cannot move towards you. Correct?
Yes.
That
is correct.
Are you okay with it doing this? It doesn't move further away from you?
Yeah. I mean, because it's not really closer.
All right. So I'm going to have it move that way and try to take a swing at Loki, all the while just saying like, oh shit, I can't even. For Zadara! And the only person that hears that, who understands it, at least as far as I know at this point, is Rothgar. But here comes a strike at Loki. Nope, I'm pretty sure that misses. That's a miss. Alright, that's the end of that turn. Goes to the next creature's turn. Kevin, I don't think you have a fear effect going on against this guy, right? Correct?
No, I'm pretty sure all of them did. Although that one that just ended his turn is supposed to make a wisdom save.
Oh shit. Alright, so I will do that. Hold on, I'll do that. No, Tom, don't jack that up. That's not how it is. Alright, wisdom, there we go.
Oh, nice. So no, still feared.
That one is still feared, however, the one that here can do a normal attack forward to you. So we're gonna do this. Oh shit.
Well that one's also feared.
So it's disadvantage.
Yeah.
Oh
and then he can make the save at the end of this turn.
Wait. I'm going to call it right now. This is another 20. Rothgar, you're dead.
Probably.
Oh, shit, I don't know. Does a 17 hits you, correct?
Yes.
Yes. Maybe I can kill one of you son of a bitches. Alright, so I need to know what it is. 2d8 plus 2. So here we go. Find out. I think I already have this in the thing, but
Did he have to step closer to me?
no, I didn't. I'm a large creature with a large reach. That is 13 points of damage coming at you, Hrothgar.
No, I'm not dead yet.
Fucking shitballs.
Thanks to the excellent heals.
That is the end of its turn, and it goes to Rothgar.
It makes a wisdom save.
It makes a wisdom save. Shut up. Also, I mean, yeah, you're right.
I mean, fine.
16.
It doesn't. Fuck you. It's still feared, bitch. 16 doesn't count. It doesn't make the save. Fuck you.
Well,
That's what you want.
Fuck you. But second of all, wait a minute. Is your save a 17? Is that where you're at?
No, it's it was a 13. But if you're gonna bitch about getting a save, then don't take it.
Anyways. I'm like, oh shit, level 4, you're at a 17, that's great. And I'm like, no, you're just being a dickhead. Anyway, alright.
In response to the same.
To the same. Alright, Hrothgar, what are you doing?
Hopefully murdering that guy in front of me.
Oh my god, take a 5-foot step so we can kill you. That's fine. By the way, no, that's not a thing. Just attack. What are you gonna do?
I struck with a 19 for 10 points of damage.
First of all, shut the fuck up. Second of all, describe your kill.
Let's go with a clean decapitation.
You like come across. The halberd comes across and just lops this guy's head off from like neck line to neck line, and it sails across. It's the side of the tent. It almost permeates through one of the things that were like one of the slashes. Then it goes bah, 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 and drops down.
And the pig finally sees it and attacks.
The pig sees it and goes like, "I know what my dinner is." All right. Are you doing anything else on your turn?
No.
All right. Loki, you're up.
I
What
can,
are you doing?
miraculously heal a sucking chest wound.
So,
Have they run
so
away yet?
let's try and finish this off.
Well,
Because I'm gonna go to bed. Magic missile.
wait a minute. Ziada.
Sorry, I was scrolled wrong.
Calm down. What's happening? All right. So
9
what are you
points
doing,
damage.
Loki? What? I don't even know what you did. I'm sorry.
Magic missile.
All right. So 9 points of damage. Here we go. Okay. It looks like it's on its this like giant dwargar looks like it's on its last legs. Boom. Looks like it's on its last legs. But are you doing anything else on your turn?
Well, I am covered by the tent, so I guess I'll hide.
All right.
You can't see me, I'll hide. Yeah.
All right. Fair enough. All right. Is that the end of your turn?
That is it.
Goes to the last dwargar. It's up. And
Yep.
that dwargar yells in common, "I will personally tell Darth about you."
That's not that one.
Oh shit, you're right, because that one's dead. Oh my god,
Yeah.
you're right. Sorry. So that one's dead, so it goes to Ziada. Ziada, you're up. What are you doing?
You're telling no one fucking anything. And then, let's see. 14.
Is not enough to break
Yeah.
through its state.
So let's see. We got. I think we'll just. You know what? I'm gonna try and shove this guy down to the ground.
Okay, so is it like a contested athletics or strength?
Yeah, I think it's the same thing. But instead of pushing him a distance, I'm just gonna push him down.
Okay, here we go.
Try and prone
I'm
it.
gonna roll. All right, you have 22. A natural 20, actually. So.
But he has disadvantage from fear.
Oh, you know what? You're right. All right, so let's roll it again.
So that fear has killed 220 so far, maybe.
All right, so 16.
I got. Wait, what did I get? Plus. What did I get? Oh, I got a 19.
All right. So yeah. So if you're gonna shove him or it or whatever in a direction,
So no, he's just prone now. So he stays where he is, but prone.
Okay. All right. So he kind of falls back. You kind of come in. You're not going anywhere. Shove down. He's like, I am. You knock him down the ground. And as you do that, I feel like something got skipped, but it's fine. I'm not gonna question it. All right, Rothgar, you're up. What are you doing?
No, it should be Novakri.
Yeah, I just went.
I've never.
I think you
cool, 'cause
scrolled
I was
down
gonna
or
be like,
something.
my last work I never went. So okay, Novakri, you're up. What are you?
I guess I'm gonna shift over towards where Ziada went to see what she's attacking.
All right, so you move over there.
Holy!
Yep, there's Old Man Winter. What are you doing?
You know, let's go. Wait, hold on, Rothgar. How boned are you right now?
I am down to 3.
You've got more than one healer here. Again, I've got backup. That's the meme for tonight. I've got the backup for both of the questions.
Okay, I'm gonna do armed with 8 arms to see how this one goes. Although, no, never mind, because that's a strength save. They're gonna bone me on the strength save. Okay, how about just some good firebolt to the face? Screw you. Next.
That is a miss. All right, is that the end of your turn?
Unfortunately, yes.
Okay. So, oh man, can I do both or? You know what? The Dweller looks at Ziada and says, "I could leave, but I'd rather have your blood on my hands first." And swings it, and as he swings, he says, "Sarda, guide my hand." And we're gonna do. Let's see what happens. Does a 16 hit?
You're gonna need a stronger god to hit me.
Wait, a 16 does not hit you?
You're gonna have to pray to a stronger god than that to hit me.
Zardock will provide! And like, it just doesn't work. But okay.
You had that one ready, didn't you, Kev?
As he was saying that, it was just like, huh, you know what? Fuck him. He's not gonna hit. Let's get something.
Oh my god, I was really hoping he was going to, because of fucking bullshit. Yeah. Fucking bullshit. But okay. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that. It is Rothgar's turn. Rothgar, if you are up.
I guess I. Oops. Well. Let's see. I'll move over here. Damn it. Move over here. So there's. Oh, and he's within range. $17.
17 is a hit. So you do 11 damage. God. And as he starts to fade out because of the damage you walked around the tent and did to him, he turns and he looks right at you and then calmly says, "Zardock's dragon will destroy you. And will destroy everyone you care about in these 10 pathetic towns." And dies. That's the end of that.
I turn around and I say, "Is Loki okay?"
He's already back asleep.
Because it's like, oh, All right, the people we're worried about.
Yeah,
got it.
I'm still shivering, but I'm somehow out. I don't know.
Well, you're gonna have an early morning.
I'm not gonna lie. Yet again, I'm fucking shocked at how handily you guys took care of that. Like, the Dwyer guys by themselves, heavy challenges, but the fact that none of them hit you when you first started, and then none of them ever hit you ever again, just makes you guys you guys are doing a great job. Like, that's
What are you talking about? I got hit right off the bat.
First of all, nobody got hit, except for inconsequential characters. No, I'm just giving you shit. But
That's how it is.
and then,
Yes.
what I'm saying is that it's I'm amazed at how infrequently, even with advantages, misses are being made. But that being said, great job everybody. You guys have made it through the night, and it is 11:01 right now. So clearly you're gonna wake up, you're gonna sleep through the night, you're gonna get your rest in, resolve all of the things because everybody died. Do people want to make the additional checks to see if you know what the other items are that you have?
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Yeah.
All right. So anybody who wants to give me a knowledge arcana, fine, can do so on the archer statue.
And I don't have a bonus for Arcana, so.
As long as you have the ability to make the check, so you have a bonus to it of some sort, you can make this check. So that could be TJ, that could be Novakri,
And I don't have
that
that.
could be Ziada too. So
I rolled an 18.
with an 18, you recognize that this statue is imbued with divine magic. And as you stare at it for a little bit longer, you realize that divine magic that is imbued in this statue is akin to what you came across in that that wellspring where you guys may have originally been cursed, and you fought a Verbeeg and then a horny Verbeeg and
The one that was under the ice?
which means that this statue, yes, so this statue seems to be imbued with some form of a remove curse magic.
Sweet. Can I tell if it's a one-time thing or if it's a multiple time?
Recharge.
Give me an additional arcana check, and I'll tell you.
Nope.
He has to tell you. He just said
You
give him
are
a check.
unsure. Maybe it is more maybe it's something you can touch and have multiple effects from. Maybe it's a one-time effect. You're not sure.
Okay. I tell them that's what this is.
Okay. The other thing, which is the wand that looks like a series of vertebrae or spinal columns fused together with a skull at the top that's emitting this low green light. Anyone with Arcana can make a check on this.
Proficiency?
That has the ability to check, right? If you have no points in Arcana, it's just Arcana is this, so I can't, if you have no points, then you can't. But if you do, then do. So.
Yeah.
So that only leaves Novakri.
Right. I mean, I've got a +1,
All right,
but so far you got it.
Novakri, I want you to roll one more check for me. Same thing. One more Arcana check. Yeah. All right. That's actually really good. So what you see is when you first look at this thing, all of a sudden, your vision clears, your knowledge of arcane, items and stuff and things clear, and you're like, are you serious right now? Is that what I'm looking at? And you're like, no, it can't be. And it looks for the briefest of instants, that you're staring at a wand of Orcus. Now,
Okay.
that's a shit show and a half for any game ever. It's also a shit show and a half for any character ever. However, because you rolled that secondary check, you looked at it again after you had that initial glance, and you were like, no. Like, there is one wand of Orcus in all of the realms of reality at any given time. And there's no fucking way. So you look at it again, and as you do that, you think to yourself, no, that's not. It's a fake. It's a phony. It's a, like, why does this? And you get closer and you realize this is quite literally the most epic fake wand of Orcus you've ever seen. What you know about it is it has a spell on it that makes it look like it gives off a perpetual light, aka like an eternal or perpetual light spell. And it is a green light that comes off of the skull at the end of the wand. The other thing you realize is that a wand of Orcus could literally be sold for anywhere between like 1 gold and like 500,000 gold, depending upon like if the buyer thought you were correct, and depending upon what you want to do with this. I mean, it is a continual light spell, so no one ever has to cast anything in light. You keep it brown. You could also maybe sell this if you witless fire. You're gonna have to trick them.
I want to install it into my shield somehow.
But
What's that?
I want to install it into my shield somehow.
so that's what you know. That's what's done. You guys have found out again a little bit more about the Icewind Dale, and at 11:07, I'm going to say that you guys kind of make it back to Bremen unless there's anything else you need to accomplish on this journey. And then we're going to pick up from there kind of next week, unless there's something else you want to talk about.
No, I'm exhausted. It's been a rough day.
All right. Well, fair enough. Well, good job. I'm fucking shocked that nobody died during this. Like, I really thought I'd bring at least one of you close to death, but
You brought me close to death twice.
First of all, shut up. I killed you once. I can kill you again. No, I'm kidding.
You almost did. So what the fuck are you worried about?
No. What I think that what I'm saying is that like apart from you, it's been very difficult to try to kill the killer. So, anyways,
Well, you know, when I made that guy, I made him so he'd be freaking almost, you know, as difficult to hit as possible, and you still fucking killed him.
So here's my thing. I will continue to work this challenge as best I can. But good job, everybody. I think that like some of the stuff and things that you guys have found, some fairly awesome items. I want to see how you use them. I want to see what you do with them. We can RP our way through this, but I just want to ask: is the next step kind of you hit Bremen and then you're heading back to Bridgechander to like sell, stock up, do whatever, and figure out from there, or do you have a different plan?
Right,
That's
because
pretty accurate.
I think we wanted to sell as much as possible so that we could, get it converted to gold, so that we can start to spend it. Because I know Hrothgar and I probably want to get at least some splint, heavy armor. Get a little bit of an upgrade there, and we can start looking into stuff for everyone.
Okay. So let's do this. Let's plan on that as long as there's nothing crazy that comes up in the interim, that you guys should make a shopping list of what you guys want to achieve and buy and do whatever for next week so that you have it. And then as a group, talk amongst yourselves and figure out where your next steps are. But we'll basically say that from this point to next week, you guys make your way back to Bridgechander. You sell off the stuff and things that you want to do, and then you purchase or order the stuff that you want, and let me know what that is, so in case there's something special. And then from next week, I just want to know where. So talk amongst yourselves, figure it out, and we'll go from there. All right?
Cool deal.
All right. First of
Thanks,
all, no. Before you say thank you, fuck you guys. I wanted to kill one of you. Shit. Also, you're welcome, and I can't wait to see who survives this. So like I'm excited about that. But anyways, all right, everybody, have a good night. We'll talk soon, and you guys are awesome. Like I do appreciate playing. So all right, later.
Cool deal.
Fun.
Later.
Hey, Tom, I posted the link to that storyline if you're interested.
I'll check it out. I'll check it out.
Later.
Later.